In this massive, definitive, high-tech military thriller, genre icon Tom Clancy delivers the ultimate masterclass in counter-terrorism tactics, global geopolitics, and cutting-edge special operations. The narrative centers on legendary ex-Navy SEAL and veteran CIA operative John Clark, first introduced in Without Remorse, who has been tapped to head a newly minted, ultra-secret Joint Operations Unit. Named Rainbow, this multinational task force comprises the absolute elite of NATO Special Forces, including Clark's lethal son-in-law, Domingo Ding Chavez. Operating out of a hidden base in Hereford, England, Rainbow is designed to deploy globally at a moment's notice to neutralize extreme hostage and terror crises. The team is immediately thrown into a frantic gauntlet of seemingly unrelated incidents: a brutal Swiss bank heist, a terrifying hostage takeover at an international amusement park in Germany, and a tense raid on a radical cell in the Austrian countryside. As Clark and Chavez dissect the after-action intel, they discover a horrifying connecting thread. These incidents are not random ideological strikes. They are carefully orchestrated distractions funded by a cabal of radical eco-terrorists and led by a multi-billionaire biotech CEO. The conspiracy's ultimate objective is Project Shiva, the release of a hyper-engineered, vaccine-resistant strain of the Ebola virus at the upcoming Sydney Olympic Games, a weaponized pandemic designed to wipe out 99.9% of the human population to allow nature to reclaim the Earth. The narrative functions as the gold standard exploration of the global counterstrike and eco-terrorism extinction archetypes. Clancy masterfully utilizes the elite multinational ensemble and the shadow industrialist tropes, trading lone wolf action for the clinical, synchronized precision of modern room-clearing operations and state-level military logistics. The novel masterfully explores a high-stakes asymmetric biowarfare dynamic, mapping out how vast corporate resources can weaponize biotechnology under the guise of environmental altruism to execute an invisible global genocide. Clancy's signature writing style is deeply clinical, technically granular, and relentlessly authoritative. He excels at operational and ballistic realism, famously dedicating entire chapters to detailing the precise mechanical specs of Heckler & Koch MP5 submachine guns, the psychological architecture of close-quarters battle, and the intricate chain of command friction between international intelligence bodies. The pacing is a perfectly timed flashbang, building slow, agonizing suspense through bureaucratic planning and surveillance before exploding into fractions of a second tactical engagements where a single missed corner means a hostage dies. The book tackles profound contemporary themes of the heavy moral weight borne by those who kill to protect the innocent, the existential threat of weaponized commercial science, and the fragility of global systems in an era of borderless threats. It poses a chillingly timeless question. When the world's most dangerous terrorists are backed by infinite corporate capital, how do you stop a virus that travels by airline ticket? As Team Rainbow tracks the conspiracy from the banks of Switzerland to a highly secure, state-of-the-art bioresearch compound, hidden deep in the hostile, remote jungles of the Brazilian rainforest, the stakes elevate to an absolute defense of human civilization. The final, unauthorized black op becomes a brutal test of raw survival and unyielding military justice. The narrative tension is perfectly sustained by a zero-error operational matrix, the literal countdown to the Olympic opening ceremonies directly compounding the frantic intelligence race to identify the corporate traitors within the West's own security apparatus. By its massive, immensely satisfying conclusion, Rainbow Six stands as a monumental pillar of 20th century popular fiction, spawning one of the most successful tactical video game franchises in entertainment history. If you love hyper-realistic, high-stakes special forces procedurals that combine the technical precision of military field manuals with the expansive geopolitical scope of a global crisis, think authors like Brad Thor, Vince Flynn, or Mark Graney, this 900-page masterpiece remains an absolute, untouchable milestone